life? I have no idea. So Teal is looking for the cat. I have no idea why. Can you join me?
Hey guys! Welcome to our another bedroom drama.
Yeah.
Yes,
And in this one, we're going to talk about who should say,
I love you first.
Yeah, first. All right, so this is a very interesting topic, and Taylor's going to try and bash me with some stuff that I did earlier, but that's okay. Why? Because it's good to come prepared, right?
Mhm.
All right. So should we wait on a few more people, or should we just start?
Well,
All right.
until then,
Give Tiola a sec. She is very distracted. Tiola, go ahead and take
no,
off
just
your cap.
welcome the people. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our live. If you are new here, I'm your girl Theola.
And I'm Andre.
And every other Sunday we do our bedroom drama where we discuss a hot topic, and yeah, it's usually very interactive and interesting. So welcome. I'm happy to have you here, and don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe.
Do it.
And you can also share this live to a friend, family, co-worker, anybody at all on your social media, your Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Share it out, guys, because as you know, we're trying to journey to 2,000 subscribers. So if you share our live, it will help us to, be out there, reach other people.
Yeah.
Yes, so share a live, guys. I'm just looking for my cat.
All right, so give Tiola a minute to
So
find.
talk to the people. Tell the people how you're gonna lead out in this conversation.
I'm not gonna lead out. So Tiola is all right. So give her a minute. Let she find the cat because he's crying from somewhere. I think he just needs attention or something like that. Yeah, somewhere under the bed. You found him?
No.
He's all right.
Just talk now.
Anyways, so I guess you're just gonna talk to me by myself while Tiola is searching
You
for the cat.
nervous?
We're gonna have a video, very special video, showing Tiola's love and affection for that puss. I guess that's the best what's that birthday present? I guess that was the best present I've ever gotten her. Tiola, you like that present?
Of course.
She's still searching. She's now under the dresser.
Not for me here. The cat and me can't find him. That weird.
Hey Tanya. Hey Roxy.
That weird. We can't find him.
Is that Vervine?
Feeling not crush him.
Tyson Don, welcome.
Is he behind the pillow?
He's not. Tiola, it's good.
That weird. Yes, guys, I'm sorry about that. It's just that I'm hearing the cat and I don't know where it is, and it's really
Distracting?
Yes.
He's good.
Okay, so yes, guys. So as I was saying, what I was saying about Andre leading out in today's live, right?
Oh my god.
Andre is like, Theola, every time when we start a discussion, I don't feel prepared. I'm like, well, is it something that we really have to prepare for? Because I mean, since we have the interest for the topic, and we can talk about the topic, it should flow freely, right? So, Andre did, guys. Andre went on Google for this topic, and I passed him. He was on Vogue magazine. Yes, Vogue.
A credible source.
I don't know what he's finding or what he found. So I said, okay. So because of that, now he was there researching. So he made me nervous now. Because I'm like, but I'm not prepared for the topic. He's prepared and I'm not. So I'll be his co-host today.
No, that's not the case. So this is my reason for researching. Every time we give our opinion and our view on the topic, but I wanted to see what the average, like I want to see what everyone else had to say. So I researched, and I did some deep digging to give you guys something that made sense. Once again, Tila is searching for the cat. Did you find him?
Yes. Guys, he was in a gift bag.
Want him to say hi?
I just wanted to know that he's fine. He's acting weird. So yeah, he's fine. So guys, welcome again. Welcome to those who are new.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to our good, faithful subscribers.
And there's nothing wrong with researching, people. There's nothing wrong with getting ready, being prepared.
Wrong.
So, funny. She was like, Andre, what you do? Andre, you already know the topic. Kinda.
Yes. So I'm not prepared. Andre is prepared.
I'm not
Yeah.
prepared. I have more knowledge than I did before as it relates to what everyone else think about the actual topic.
So, in conclusion, I'll be your co host for today. Thank
So
you.
let me grab my notes.
So, guys, the question that we have while he gather his notes is who should say I love you first in a relationship? When you meet somebody and you guys are dating for a few days, weeks, months, or a few months, who should say I love you first? Who should hold that person's hand and say, I love you?
I'm here.
Is it the male or the female? Who should say it first? In your opinion, before we start, let me see what y'all saying.
Okay. You
Oh,
got it?
Andre have his notes.
Oh no, we don't. We're not ready for the notes yet. But
Yeah,
let's see what
let's see
everyone
what-
else
yeah.
says first, and then we'll add our point.
Okay, so Time with Russell said, "It's me one day. I soon come back." Okay, she was early in the waiting room, guys. Tasharine, she said, "Oh, Tasharine, she was Smith. She was early. She was ready and waiting." Hi, Thais and Don. Welcome, welcome. Vereen. Hi, guys. She said, "Hi, guys." Lily Roxy. Hi, Lily Roxy. Tanya Spencer. What's up, guys? Well, Tanya, I'm here. Looking for my cat, and Andre is prepared for this presentation.
I'm not prepared. I did a small amount of reading.
Yeah. And Leah's live say, "Hi, host." Hello, Leah. Welcome, welcome. Lily Roxy said that Cuddle doing some hiding game. Yep. He wants me to look for him. He's very hyperactive since morning. So now he's hiding in a gift bag because he likes to go in bags and stuff. So that's why I couldn't find him. I just wanted to know that we weren't sitting on him, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I pronounced your name incorrectly. Vereen. Vereen. I hope I'm not pronouncing it incorrectly now. And Zana. Hey, Zana. Hey, Shanique. She said, hey.
Hey, Shan.
Wire to win. Whoever feel it first. Okay. So wire to win say whoever feel in love first. Okay. I
Well,
guess, you and someone is sharing the same opinion here. And Tyson Dunn said whoever being truthful will say it first. Lily Roxy said, for me, I would love to hear from my man first. Sometimes guys are funny, so I rather he say it first. But generally, I don't think it matter. Okay. So we have some good answers here. I guess for me and Andre, why am I doing all the talking again?
I love it.
I'm
Keep going.
there.
No.
You do the talking.
All right.
You
So
do the talking. You see,
based
you're
on
here, relax.
based on my 5-minute research, this is what I concluded.
No, it's more than half an hour.
It wasn't more than half an hour. It was about 5 to 10 minutes. Right. It
more
was.
than half an hour.
All right. So this is what I got from the whole thing. In regards to me personally, I don't think it matters if it's the male or female, but for each gender or for both parties in the relationship, you have to pick up on social cues or relationship cues. Being together with a person, it's not just one-sided. You can tell where the relationship is. So pick up on those relationship cues, and if you feel it, as I think Tyson Don said, then you can say it. But I would not recommend saying the I love you or using the L word unless those social cues are in motion. And what are those social cues? Get my research material.
Oh, I think I'm asking how come because I don't know, sir.
All right. So social cues. All right. So interests should be over 7, meaning that the person should care about you, your day, your life, your goal. So that's 1. See?
Over 7?
Over 7 out of 10. So from 1 to 10, the interest in the person should be over 7.
Okay.
So for example, I'm interested in hearing about you. I'm interested in hearing about your day. If you see that I'm showing all of those interests, it's giving you an invitation to say, this person actually may feel that same way about me. So that's
Okay.
one. The next one is if they introduce you to their friends and family and they actually want you around.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say, so, I love you to someone who doesn't want to see your face, it's not really pretty. So
Yeah.
that's two. And three, if when they speak, they include us versus I, then it's a cue for you to say, I love
Yeah.
you. But if that person is one sided, if that person is not giving you a relationship cues, if you feel like you're in this relationship alone, I would not recommend it because when you say I love you, when that person is not
Not
there yet,
showing the signs.
it
Yeah.
gets awkward real quick. What is your
Yeah.
take? Did you do any research? Tell me
No.
what you think.
I'm just gonna speak based on me. This is
Yeah.
my opinion. This is my take on it. Lily
Oh,
Roxy.
the information that I just gave was from Vogue.
Anywho, Lily Roxy and I share the same opinion,
What was
right?
that?
All right. Generally, I think that each their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna bash anyone who, you know, think otherwise or have done otherwise. But for me, I would prefer the guy to tell me that he loves me first. Along with that, don't get me wrong, along with that, he has to show it through actions as well. Because you can get it misunderstanding because you have some guys out there that will tell you that they love you, but in the relationship, you do not feel loved. You're not feeling it, right? It's like it's not really in action. However, you may be in a relationship with someone who show you all the kindness, every one of the attributes that Andre discussed, but yet still he didn't verbally say that,
I love
I
you.
love you,
Mm-hmm.
right? But in my opinion, I want both. You know,
You should.
I want it both ways. I want the person to show me in his action. It can be the same. I'm not talking about bringing me to the most fancy restaurant and all of those stuff, but just simple things as Andre said. How is your day? Wanting to get to know you, wanting to introduce you to his family and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I'd rather the guy tell me first because my life kind of play hard forget.
I don't get it though. I support what Taylor says, but I don't think it matters if it's a male or female. Like, all right, for example, there are some guys where they don't speak a lot, but they, as Taylor said earlier, they just demonstrate it through their actions.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I'm not that person where verbal with I don't have great verbal communication. So from there, based on what I'm doing, it should communicate to you that I love you. Can't that be enough?
No, it's not enough because I've known scenarios where the guy probably do stuff like follow the girl home, walk with her home, but at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
the person don't solidify the relationship by saying, I love you and I want to make it official. Like when you say I love you, to me it makes it more official. You know where you stand. Because remember we were discussing marriage, um, like things that you need to talk about in a relationship.
Yeah.
If you are able to speak about getting married to someone, why isn't it okay for the person to say I love you? I'm not gonna be the person who's gonna go to Andre and say, Andre, I wanna marry you. I ain't gonna do that. He's the one who's supposed to, like, I will discuss with him that I have an interest to build a future with him and I see him in my future, but I'm not going to be the one who will propose to him. So if you're gonna have a conversation like that and comparing it to say, okay, who is gonna say I love you first? I'm not gonna be the one who's gonna also say I love you first.
So that's a personal opinion because
Yeah, as I
yeah.
begin to
Okay.
say, it's my personal opinion. And another point I want to make is, what I realize about men, about guys, it's like, they like competition. They like, what's the word?
Hunting, a challenge.
They like a challenge, right? So the same way how you're not gonna give yourself so easily to a guy, you're gonna allow him to step up for himself, to work for you or work hard for you. They like to have a little competition, a little challenge and stuff like that. So you're gonna do things obviously to show him that you love him. But the fact that he's coming to you first, I think that kind of help the guy to feel, more respectful of you in a way, to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because if I go around and I say, Andre, I just met Andre for a few days, and I'm gonna say, Andre, I love you. Like, to me,
Stop me.
it just look like, seriously, it just look like me as a young lady. I'm just kind of throwing myself out there to the male too much.
It
Like,
depends on who you're talking to. No, like I agree, but it depends on who you're talking to.
yeah, it depends. But the matter of what we're talking about, who should say it first?
Yeah.
It's okay to tell your partner that you love them. We're just talking about who is gonna say it first. You guys are new in the relationship. You guys just met. You guys are just dating and stuff like that. Who is gonna say I love you first? I would not want to be the one who will say I love you 1st.
For all right, so according to Vogue, once again.
Oh my gosh. Andre gone back to Vogue.
According to Vogue, Vogue said that the time period, so the first thing they started out with is they said that the time period that you should take, or the average time period that someone normally says I love you, is within 3 to 6 months. So within that time period, the person will normally say they love you, or they'll feel that feeling of love in that time. If they do say it, it's in the moment, and it also can be influenced by other things that you're doing. Is it okay for the male to say it? Yes, everyone expects the male to say it first. Is it okay for the female to say I love you first? Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that for me, but there is a preference.
It might slip out for me.
To slip out.
It might slip out where you feel like you're talking on the phone, like me and Andre. I talk on the phone and be like it can slip out, or have a little conversation, or we're walking, and it can, because I remember maybe like when I was dating Andre, I think I accidentally held his hand first.
She did.
Maybe because maybe I got dropped.
No, that wasn't the
like,
case.
Okay, like.
We were going up a hill.
Like
Taylor was walking up the hill first, and I was
Yeah.
behind her. And then Taylor turned back, and she held my hands. And
I was helping him up the hill.
She wasn't helping because after that hill,
the hill is steep.
after the hill, she was still holding my hands, and I was like,
and I didn't realize.
Okay.
So things can happen unknowingly. Like if you don't think about it too much, things can just slip out of your mouth. Like if you feel like it's gonna slip out and you're gonna say to the guy I love you, fine, sure. But if I'm gonna think about it and then go to the guy and say, all right, week 2, 1 month, 1 month and a half, and he still haven't expressed his emotion, all right, you know what, I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna tell him that I love him first.
You can do that. But this is what happened. So going back to that hill conversation, while going up that hill, Taylor turned around, she held my hand, and then we went up the hill. We were back on the flat, and she still had my hand in her hand.
Yeah, almost dropped.
I didn't fall. We were still hand in hand, and then I was like, oh wait, she just held my hand. This means this is an invitation to kiss.
No.
That was what was
because you almost dropped.
That was what was going in my head. I was like, okay. So this is the next step. So that means that she's comfortable enough to hold my hand. So maybe I can pull in and kiss her goodnight. And that's what I did.
Whatever.
Anyways, yes, that's what I did. And I was like,
mistake, yeah.
It wasn't a mistake. I had so much moves.
Yeah, so I guess, as I said, to each their own. You can go ahead and tell your partner that you love them, but
Teola's view, the male should say it first. Andre's view, it doesn't matter. If Tiola told me that she loved me first, honestly, based on the relationship cues I was showing her, I would accept it and I would say it in return. If I was not showing her those relationship cues and then she said to me, Andre, I love you, I'd be like, it's cool.
Yeah. But guys, remember, then
What?
you will have some men that will, as I said before, some men that they will tell you, they will tell you that they love you. And they will be up in your ears and saying, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Mademoiselle.
But in the relationship, you still question things if this guy really, really love me. So they both come in hand. But I still would not be the first one in a new relationship to see.
Tiola is traditional in a lot of ways. I do
Play
not
hard to
care. There's this game about playing hard to get, waiting for this to happen. There are steps to the
Yes.
relationship. No, I can see you
Yes.
today and tell you that, you know what? What did I tell you the first day I saw you?
So the first time Andre saw me was that what? Lady, tell me again.
You tell it. I don't want it to be like I'm influencing. Tell them what I said to you
Remember,
while we're dating.
you said to me that I'm gonna be your wife and I'm gonna pursue you or something like that.
I told Tiola day one when I met her, I said that you're the one. I'm gonna pursue you. You're gonna be my wife, and that wasn't me just being a typical guy.
No,
I
but
felt it.
babe, if me come up to you and I was like, the first time I saw you and I came to you and I was like, oh my gosh, Andre, I love you. I don't know you much. We weren't talking much, but I come up to you.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know, but you're gonna be my husband, and I'm gonna pursue you.
What would I say?
What would you do?
So what? Dry scalp.
Really?
That's what I say.
Babe, seriously.
I'm just joking. If Tiola said that to me, I would be like, okay, this is endearing. It depends on our delivery. Like legit, it depends on our delivery, and honestly, it
Because
depends on
what
our delivery.
all right, imagine it wasn't me then, because obviously look like say me catch your eye, me catch your heart, and me catch your soul to begin with.
You did.
It's not me.
Or it's not you.
It's another girl.
Yeah.
That is not really your type, or that you were already having attraction towards me. Obviously, from the day your eyes got set on me. But imagine it was somebody else that come to you and say, Andre, I love you and I want to be in relationship with you.
No, I'm not saying that the person would come and say just that. Like they would. It depends on their delivery. And there's this thing called a vibe checks. Vibe check. If our vibe match, legit, she can have me immediately. It just depends on our energy. If we sync up immediately, it depends. You can legit fall for someone immediately.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that, but not because you're falling for someone immediately. As a female, you have to.
Don't just
as a
jump
female,
in.
you have to take things slowly. Like compared to male, like males are like they have this image for me where they're supposed to kind of be a little ahead. A little ahead in things like these. Like when you courtship, dating, and those things like initiating stuff, especially when it's new, when it's a new relationship.
They like to feel like they're wearing the pants. So if a girl approach them a certain way, it kind of turn them off a bit.
Yes, because you don't want to be a turn off. You know what I mean, ladies out there.
So ladies,
let's see
we're
what
not.
they're saying.
All right, yeah. Let's go to the comments first.
So, yeah, I read that one already. So Tanya Spencer, welcome Tanya. I'm happy to see you here. So Tanya Spencer said male should said, oh. Okay, so she's saying that male should be the first to say I love you. He will let me as a female know that he is not afraid to share his emotion. It's true.
Traditional approaches, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, from my standpoint, it doesn't matter. Tiola supports that direction.
Because that's the next thing too. Is like to me, when a male is afraid or laid back when it comes to showing his emotion, as simple as saying I love you to a girl, they're the same type of male. You're in relationship with them and you never say, okay, you know, you're officially my girlfriend. I love that. It's immature, but I want to
No,
hear you say
no, it's
it.
not immature. It's just it's a traditional approach to dating,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, because I know some guys that they date girls and the girl don't really know whether or not they're in a relationship or not. But they kiss, they hug,
Mm-hmm.
they eat together and whatever. But the female or the male would be like, okay,
Or
are we in a relationship? I don't know. Are we together? I don't know. Does he love me? I mean, we go out on dates and stuff, but I don't know if he loved me. He never really said it to me that he loved me before.
okay, all right, keep going.
Yeah. Um. So wire to win. Did you find how soon these questions can start? That's a good question too.
The I love you questions
Mm-hmm.
are the relationship cues.
Oh, it's Q. I thought it was question. Did you find how soon these Q can start?
Oh yes, so I did. So from that 1 to 3, it's within 1 to 3 months. So within 1 to 3 months, you will be able to pick up on relationship cues. So this person should demonstrate to you that okay, they do have a valid interest in you, your well-being, and also your future. They care about not necessarily care about your friends or family, but they want you to be around theirs. And when they introduce you, you will see that they're putting like they're saying, "Hey, this is her. See,
Yeah,
see."
right.
Even though a lot of males are well,
Conservative, more conservative. Because I know males like for Andre. Let me tell you how Andre is. Andre is the type when we were dating. I mean, like I was over the nursing campus and he was over the main campus, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody from the computer department because he was doing computer at the time. Then, whenever I would go over to the main campus, people would stop me and say, "Hi, Viola, are you Andre's girlfriend?" Like,
hey,
that's a cue to show you that okay, he is talking about you, he's marking his territory.
that was me the whole time. So at university, right? Every time kid will come over,
Yeah, like Andrea always make me just feel timid and shy because him just always have me up on a pedestal,
I
like
mean,
he had me written on his forehead
my
and
show off.
stuff like
It's
that.
not really show off. I was just proud
Yeah,
that she was my girlfriend,
but I
and
appreciated it
yeah,
because no one has ever done that before for me. The person
I
would
hit solo.
hide it and not express themselves, or they didn't talk about having me to meet their family or their sister or their brother or their puss or their dog. So that's one of the quality that I admired in Andre. While I know, okay, he's not only saying that he loved me, he's showing it. And the fact that he introduced me to his friends, and I got close to his friends, closer to some of his friends than he is, and stuff like that. So yeah, those are some cues that it can start. Like I think for us it started immediately after Andre and I met. Like after Andre meet me, it looked like he went and told everybody about me.
It's
So
no, it was all right. So what I did is after we met, after the first 2 weeks, I brought her down to my classes. Then I brought her down to my department. Then I
he
brought her
invited me to his presentation.
to my presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you say something going up here.
So never class. I
Right.
mean, and that's one thing when
I
present
wanted
said.
her to know that okay this guy's also smart. This guy has some form of friend, like he has friends. He knows his work. He has direction, all that good stuff. So I wanted to show her my best qualities. So I brought her to my class. I brought her to my presentation. Until I was there, right? She pick right. She just entered all of it. She was like, okay, sure. And then I was like, can I?
I'm like, okay,
Can
sure.
I? And then I guess the next step from there, I was like, can I follow you home? Meaning walk her home. So I started to walk her home.
After
And
I denied that first.
yes, so Taylor want to let you guys know that she said no.
My
No, you
heart.
can't walk with me home.
Mm-hmm.
But I said it again and again until she's like, sure, why not?
Andrea had it hard, guys. Like, it will
It was
not come
ridiculous.
easy. I ain't gonna tell him that I love him. I ain't got, it's accident me touch him hand.
It wasn't an
Accident.
accident. She was feeling me. Taylor liked me from the first day. She was just trying not to.
He
What?
was nice to talk to. Andrea was therapeutic.
Wow.
You almost get friend zoned, you know?
Impossible.
Because it's like Andrea was so nice to talk to. But you know, when you develop a friendship with somebody so much,
Let's hear this. I'm listening.
You look as you never get friends.
Impossible. I could not be friends on.
You're lucky. You look as you didn't do something. You didn't do.
That's
but
impossible.
You're lucky.
Tell them how I got friends on. I'm
How
here
you
for
get
it.
friends doing? Because I wasn't interested in you.
Lies.
And you were there, you were just nice, and you just talked to me, and we just talked to you, and you talked back to me, and yeah, like
Guys,
were like,
that is a lie. I could not be friend zone. So I know what
You
you're
almost
trying to say.
get friend
I know what you're talking about.
I just shame.
So, guys,
I almost get friends.
this is the first time I'm hearing this. Tell me that don't make no sense.
Oh my god!
I'm listening.
I have to remember exactly what you did
Not my sir.
that made me know that you were. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
No.
That's away from the topic.
Taylor is lying. That never
It's
happened.
true.
No.
It's true, guys. It's true. Yes. So to continue to read.
For friend zone. Rude.
See, Lady Roxy said that I am right. I'm right, right? So as a female, when you're
That's
just
not
dating a guy, you ain't gonna life with Rose and Anne is here, so you know say trouble no. Trouble no, trouble. I friend zone Andre because at the time I just needed someone to
Guys,
talk
this is a
to.
very upset smile. I'm trying not to smile. But keep
I just
going.
wanted somebody to talk to, and Andre was just there to talk to and stuff. But you know, him lucky. Him probably did do something when he realized that alright, not friend. You know, I actually like you.
Taylor used to follow me to the gym. So I
I
could
never
not
used to follow you
be
to the
friend
gym.
zone.
That's not true.
You were at the gym.
No, it's not me.
It was you.
Not me.
It was you.
Me.
Even one of your friends was saying that he's at
No.
the gym working
Yes,
out.
that's my friend. It's not me.
You were
Here
there.
I know. Story come to boom. Anyways, it's not me.
It's you.
Nope, it's
It's
not
you.
me. Somebody else.
Keep going.
I used to hear that he goes to the gym a lot, and my friend used to tell me that Tiana, because I usually go home early because me live through on shortcut.
Oh.
So I had to go home as soon as possible, daylight out and everything. So I never used to linger on campus like that. And I used to have a friend who, you know, she used to basically keep watch on Andre, but she used to stay back. She used to have friends. She used to socialize after classes and stuff. And she was like, Tiana, I think you should give Andre a chance. We come into the girl them come after him and he turned them down. So I don't know if she's listening, but yeah, that's exactly what she said to me. So yeah, you almost got friend zone because of her. She begged for you.
Keep reading.
To go.
That's the lie.
That one that bun you, Andre. Guys, that one bun Andre. It's
reading.
true. Like if you're never careful, you better get friend zone. So Lily Roxy said guys don't like things to come easily. It's true. That's what I'm trying to say. Guys don't like when things comes too easy because it all comes down to y'all ego. Y'all have an ego where you feel proud of yourself, big chest. You know, say yeah, I'm me do this, I'm me work for this, I'm me. So yeah.
But the reason why I have conflicting feelings towards that is that not because a girl expresses herself doesn't necessarily mean that she's easy. It just shows that she has a clear definition of what she wants. That's you. Are you on the same page? But she can pick up if you guys are on the same page from your relationship cues. So if those relationship cues are present within those 1 to 3 months, it's
Well,
not it's not being easy. It's
well,
being it's just saying what you want.
well, for me, guys, if I'm feeling that way,
Yeah.
all right, if I'm feeling that way, and I need some clarification, I would start up a conversation.
Mhm.
And this would be my conversation. What do you want with me? Where do you see this going? That give him an opportunity to say, because I really love you, I saw you and I have so much interest in you. I have this much feelings. I see my future with you and stuff like that, right? But I'm still not gonna be the one who will firstly say I love you. Because the fact is, if I'm with you and because Andrea and I used to talk on phone, one time Digital used to give away, what's something name again?
What?
When you used to talk and they used to get all night free,
Oh yeah.
something another. Guys, people, I used to lose sleep and fall asleep on the phone talking to this guy. So I must love the guy. So imagine I'm doing this for months and stuff like that, and he's not establishing with me or to me that he loves me. Something wrong. You understand? So
But do you need that verbal
I need
acknowledgement?
it. I need it along with the actions. Because if you're gonna tell me that you love me, but you're not making me feel loved, I'm gonna outrightly know that it's not true. But it also, it's for me, it's a way to test you to see your willingness to step up.
Mm.
To step up and take lead in certain things.
Mhm.
Because for me, I kind of like when a guy take lead in certain things. I shouldn't feel like the one who is overstepping things, who is always initiating things, who is always bringing up conversations, who will decide to propose, who will decide, oh, I mean, if we go buy the wedding ring. No, there's certain things that the men are supposed to lead out in.
And this
that's
is
one of
from the
it.
viewpoint of a traditional female.
Are you calling me old?
I'm not saying you're old. I'm saying that that is a way that's a traditional way of
Well,
thinking.
I love the traditional royalty, Bridgerton way. Yes.
The Bridget.
Actually, Bridgerton is not really a good example, guys. I don't know if you know Bridgerton. Because back in the days, the parents used to carry their daughters to a dance or to a ball. Look, man.
Yeah, find potential suitors.
Make sure them dress up good and them well tucked and whatever to find the suitor.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think about. I don't really like that, but it's tradition back then, right? But it's
Mhm.
still the guy that steps up and say, "I wanna get married to you," right? It was still the guy.
True.
Yeah. So, but overall, I think it don't really look so good on females to be the one to say I love you, and I'll keep my opinion.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just giving you mine. You gave yours.
Yes. Okay, so Lily Roxy said they prefer. Okay, I read that one already. Cavell Griffiths, welcome, sister. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Wire to Win said, but what if you felt that way in a few days, but just say it months later? And that's fine. But how much months later? Don't wait too long.
That sounds like a lot of pressure upon a man. You know, peer pressure. They sound like woman pressure.
What?
All right. So Taylor said something along the line earlier, like she's gonna sit you down and say, "What are your intentions with me?" This
Of
is me
course.
like.
Me never ask you that.
That sound like what your mother would have said to
Me
me.
never ask you what you want with my what do you want with
Your
me?
delivery was not like that.
Not like that to scare you, but I did ask you.
Yeah. So
Are you here to break my heart or what?
guys, females, if you're going to a male and you're gonna say to him, "What are your intentions with me?" Work on your delivery and do not let the
I
girl feel
didn't ask
pressured.
it like
Never
that.
say it. I'm just saying, work on your delivery.
Guys, you know say have me up to it. Guys, you see after this live, Andre not finish with it. How you mean me friend zone? Yes.
I forgot about that topic.
We think that you vex with me.
No, I'm not vexed. I'm just saying, work on your delivery.
Andre
Like,
have an ego, you see.
I have, guys, my ego is not that big. Right,
It
as you get to
is.
know me, you'll realize I'm pretty chill.
It
Right?
is.
No?
As you know, Andre, you're gonna realize I know how to make him flutter. I know what to do.
That's not lie.
It's true.
I'm just saying, girls, work on your delivery.
Yeah.
Not all males take the approach that you're expecting.
Mhm.
Learn from the guy's relationship cues. And if he's slacking, just say, hey, okay, this is what I'm viewing. Communicate, but still the delivery shouldn't be
Mhm.
too pressuring.
You know, there was another topic that we needed to discuss in conjunction with this one, but Andre didn't add it, and I think we should have, because I was saying to Andre, it's the same thing when it comes to the proposal or the engagement. So that means Andre would be the type that would be okay with a female kneeling then and proposing to him first. So I rest my case. Let's continue.
No. Let's go on that topic. That's
We
a
tell
very
you to
good
put the
topic.
topic there, but
So,
you never put the topic there.
After the whole thing about who should say I love you first, it's similar to who should
propose
propose
first.
propose first.
Yeah.
Once again, there are relationship cues. If the girl, all right, so for example, males get upset when they propose to a girl and then she's like, no, I'm not ready. Then their ego is hit, and then the relationship maybe breaks or fall apart or something, or it takes a step back. Take some notes from the relationship cues. Do we have conversations about us? Do we have conversations about the future? Is it a we situation? Work from there. Inject these into your day-to-day conversation. How do you feel about marriage? How do you feel about kids?
Yeah.
Right? You're not pressuring the person. You're having idle conversation that can actually determine whether this person is into you or not. Do you see me as your baby daddy? Or not necessarily baby daddy, but just play around with these questions.
Yeah, so who
and
first? Who should be, all right, you know what? You know, guys,
once again,
Michelle propose to
I-
Andre.
for the proposal, I choose the traditional route.
See why you
I
choose it
prefer
for that and not
to
for
be the person to propose, but that doesn't
Why?
mean that's the only way.
why?
I really do feel that if a female proposes to a male, he will start to feel his vagina growing.
That's the same thing
So-
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's like you'll take a massive
what
dip.
an analogy.
That's what I get. It's like, have you ever been like disrespected or downplayed to the point where you feel more feminine?
Yes,
it
so
just
what
feel-
if I was the type to jump on you first for everything? So
I'm not-
I love you first. Me put you go to store, go buy a ring for you first.
It's not the same. For I love you.
It's the same.
Would you? All right. So is I love you a major milestone? Yes.
Of
Yes,
course,
it is.
for me, it is a major milestone.
Okay. Let's use something else besides from getting married or saying I love you. What else should the male do first?
I don't know. Where you put me first spot like that?
I'm just saying, guys. It depends on your preference. There is no set way as relates to who should say what first. But pay attention to your relationship cues because you don't want to be embarrassed. That's all I'm saying. Did you kiss yourself?
Anyways, guys, so let's read some more comments here. Tyson Dan said she was falling. Yes, Dan, our Tyson. I was falling. That's why I held Andre's hand, because the hill that we usually go up to go home, it's steep, you know, like it's a hill to heaven. So more than likely, I was falling.
Up.
All right, I'm gonna stop lying. I don't know. Like Andre and I were just talking, and then out of the blue, I just held his hand while we were talking, and I didn't even realize. And then afterwards, I was like, "Oh crap, why am I holding your hand?" He was like, "Oh," and then Andre was like, "Oh, that's okay. I like it."
Yeah, man.
And I was like,
typical friend zones
okay.
move. You know? Typical friend
Yes,
zones.
me hold my friend them hand.
Yeah, just like that. You know?
I hold my friend's
So
hand.
this was not our hand. This was our hand. You know,
Yeah.
if you see a
And
friend,
he
a
handed
friend,
soft, you know, guys. Like handed soft. 'Cause I never used to do nothing. But anyways,
IT hands.
I didn't realize it just happened that things happen.
Sure.
So I guess thinking about it a little bit deeper, you can be in the moment as a female and tell the guy that you love them first. I can see that happening because you might stretch out, reach out and kiss the guy first. You might hold them hand first. You might initiate some stuff first. But in my opinion, even if I fall head over heel for the guy, I'm not gonna be the first one to say I love you.
It
I'll
doesn't
give you hints
matter.
though. I'll give you hints.
It doesn't matter.
I'll give you hints. I'll be kind to you. I'll allow you to walk me home. When you invited me to come to your presentation, I came, and I out of my busy schedule, and I rock with you and your friends. I was around you, and stuff like that. So those were my ways to show you. And we used to have lunch together. We used to meet and have food together. That was the nicest food, no, guys. Anyway, yeah, so those are my little things. And yeah, most of all, staying up late on the free nights, digital free nights,
Oh yeah.
until we fall asleep and talk
That
to
was the
Andre.
thing.
Yes.
And then we went from there to was it Skype?
Yeah, to Skype.
Yeah.
And Andre used to have to stay on the Skype until I fall asleep. So yeah, radiation not healthy at all and these things, but you're still able to fall asleep with
That's
Andre. So those are my little things. So can you imagine I'm doing all of that and Andre still don't say, I really love you. I love you. And I'll be like, I love you too.
Yes, tell me about.
Yeah, I will be So why twins say wouldn't it be the same easy to an extent?
In 3 months? I thought you were talking about 3 months.
No,
I think
he was talking about I think maybe who should say it first?
maybe.
The
I think
proposal.
we're behind on the comments.
Yeah, guys, we're way behind on
All
the
right,
comments.
let's go through the comments and we can catch up back. We'll try to read as fast as we can.
SNG family, welcome, guys. Remember, if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to give our live a thumbs up.
Also, if you haven't seen our last video, part 2 of Taylor's birthday, we went skiing, so check it out. It was very fun.
It was lit.
Very fun.
Yes, it was very nice. I would do it again, guys.
We will.
And Lily Roxy said, "Oh, that's so sweet." I don't know which part, but yeah, I think it's sweet too. Zana Owen said, "LOL." She was probably laughing at you when I say you got friend zoned.
No such thing.
Yeah. Life with Rose and Ann say, "Hey all, hey Life with Rose, welcome. I'm so happy to see you." And Tyson Dan said, "LOL." He's laughing at you because you got friend zoned almost. And Wire Twin is also laughing because you almost got friend zoned. Hey Shark Glow, welcome. I'm happy to see you here. Hey. And Life with Rose and Ann say, "Tiola, why your friend zone, Andre?"
What? People, I did not get friend zone at all. That wasn't even a possibility. So Taylor is lying.
You almost get friend zone, guys.
Keep reading.
You never step up in guard and be laid back like what we're talking about now, letting me know what his intention is. He would have definitely gotten friend zoned. Because he was so nice. Like, he's so sweet. Like, it would be easy to rap with him.
I'll tell you why friend zone was not in the picture.
Alright, go ahead and chat for me. Go on. Wire to Win said, "That's what women do with good men. Friend zone is That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Andre was such a good person. Like, he was so good, and I would tell him, I would talk to him, and he was just there. He was just a good listener and everything, until you can get distracted from, the guy actually look you, right? Him actually like you. But thankfully Andre stepped up more than a friend. Because he was like a friend to me
I
at
was
first.
never in this friend zone
It's
that
true.
Tila is speaking
It's
about.
true.
Please keep going.
It's true.
Read the rest of the comments.
And they really full of himself, you know?
Follow myself back.
Oh my gosh. So, Char Glow Up say, Rose miss you. And me alone know you are troublemaker. You see, Rose and Char, they're always at it together. Always. Good people, guys. These are good people here. Wired to Win said, nothing to be ashamed about youth. I don't know why I'm ashamed. Like,
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just saying that for this situation, our situation, that wasn't in the picture.
And Tanya said, good move, Andre. Good move. Good move by stepping up, I guess. Good move. What was it for? Good move for something.
Thank you, Tanya. Keep going.
And Life with Rose and Ann said, why everybody said me give trouble? Because you and Char, you guys are always at it. Tyson Dunn said almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count.
You're almost friend zone, I guess.
Oh, almost.
So
yeah,
more
it
friend
doesn't
zone.
count, but it was almost. It was close to being friend zone.
I think that should be a discussion topic for next time. How to prevent being friend zone.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're being friend zone?
Yeah.
What is the friend zone?
Like, if you talk to me, I see you talk to other girls normal, same way, I'm gonna say, oh, he was just being friendly. Okay, friend zone. Just like that.
Oh, Tiola's definition of friend zone is different. Now I understand.
Yes,
Keep going.
you almost get friend zone.
No. Keep
So you were
going.
friendly
I'll
with a
explain
lot of
exactly
people.
what's going on here.
You hear me say?
Keep going.
Alright. Tasharine Smith, that's true. Doesn't make sense dating and don't know if you're actually in a relationship. It's true. That is so true. I want to know if we're official. It might sound immature to some, but my wife say, will you be my girlfriend? Am I your girlfriend? Yes. I think you're my girlfriend.
If I offer you the last donut in the box, you're my girlfriend.
No.
That's it. If I offer you the last piece of chicken, you're my
You didn't offer
girlfriend.
me last donut there?
Let me give you the whole box.
Which donut?
Anything.
So guys, I remember the first thing that I got from Andre, and I distinctively remember it. It was a Snickers.
Tiny Snicker.
Let me talk now.
Keep going.
Not even the medium size one, the small one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working in the library, and Andre put it in a little blue bag. Baby, where did you get that blue bag there from?
Pharmacy.
Yeah, because that little blue bag was so blue, and it was different. It was like a plastic bag, but it was blue. But anyways, Andre put it in his pocket or wherever on his body, because we're in the library, no eating allowed.
No food allowed.
Yeah, no food allowed. And Andre sneaked in the library with it and carried it to me. I was like, oh, I'm really hungry, you know, guys. Like, I'm really hungry, and I didn't want the chocolate for real. And he saved my life. And then that was one of the moments I was like, oh, that's very thoughtful of him. Even though I brought me out of a meeting at the library, and I was one of the librarian.
So if you ever skip a book page and see the chocolate on the cover.
And he carried a chocolate. So those are the little things for me that showed me that, okay, this guy is thinking about me. And when he usually gets lunch, he usually asks me what I want, or would tell me that, okay, he's gonna get lunch if I would like to come and get some lunch too.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the little things. Those are the little actions that spoke louder.
You hear that? Our belly. I fed her.
Babe. Was I wanga?
No.
Me never wanga.
We never refused the food.
But me never refused either, because you're on campus and I was hungry. I ain't gonna lie, I was hungry.
Alright, Tila was not wanga belly, but Tila's never refused the meal.
What am I gonna refuse the meal for? You're a student, so you get free food, though.
So we can get back
Yeah. So, okay, so Sherry Gay Smith, welcome Sherry Gay. Loves Andre point just now. What point did Andre make?
That I wasn't friend zone.
That he wasn't friend zone. Okay. And Wire to Win, we tend to be revengeful. If one word goes so, when women play hard. All right. Where to win? All right. To be honest, in a way, it's a form of revenge too. Not really revenge, but as I say, Andre had it hard. Andre never have it easy because I was simple. I was too simple in my previous relationship. So I guess it's because I wouldn't say I even told somebody first that I love them. I don't remember doing that. But at the time when Andre came in my life, he had to forward with everything first. Before, even if I'm feeling like I love him, I wouldn't be the one to say I love him first, because if I if I said to him that I love him and he wasn't feeling the same way, in my mind I was saying, okay, you're just gonna break your heart. You're just gonna get a break in your heart. So slow down, Theo. Slow down. Allow him to initiate some stuff first, and then go with the flow.
That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah. Keep going.
So I guess it was kind of on a basis of revenge, or maybe I was just being cautious.
But
I think I was just
but
being cautious.
is Wartowin saying that the revenge is from the male or the female's perspective?
Female,
Oh, the
because he
female.
said that we tend to be revengeful if one word goes so. When women play hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh snap! I lost my
It can be based on the baggage. Remember we discussed baggage the last time? It can be based on our previous relationship. You know, especially if you were the first one to initiate things and stuff like that, and then it didn't go down the way how you would expect it to go. So in the present relationship, you try to do everything different. You're gonna say nope. He might go step first. No, he's gonna buy my food first. I'm not gonna be the one who buy him gifts first. He's gonna be the one to buy me gift first. It's a matter of being cautious. It just so happened that good men like Andre get the wrong end of the stick.
So for all my future ladies out there, do not follow.
For all my future ladies, that's what you said.
Yeah. For all the oh yeah.
I would future lady.
For all the ladies that are currently listening to this live, my apologies. Do not follow what Tila is saying. If you are dating a guy and you want to express yourself, do. But where to win also Tila also mentioned something that's very important. Slow down. Do not rush every single step.
Mm-hmm.
Allow yourself to learn about the person. Allow the person to learn about you. Get to know each other closely. And based on those relationship cues, then you can start to respond accordingly. The next thing that you said was, for example, let's say you're going out. If he's bringing you out, sure, allow him to pay the bill first, as Tila said. On the next trip, try this on any male, and I'm telling you, it's gonna blow their minds. On the first date, allow him to pay for the meal. On the second one, when he goes to pay, just say no. I got you. If you move his hand and take that bill, this is gonna be him. And he's gonna be looking for rings. Yes. Try
Did
it.
I do that?
No, you had different things.
I don't remember. Did I do that?
No, your mom did it for you. She
What?
started to cook me meals and do all this stuff.
Oh.
And
no, I did it. I bought you groceries.
oh yeah, she did. Yeah, Tila did. See? She's trying to defend herself.
Yes.
So Tila started to buy me. I paid for a meal. Tila started to buy me groceries.
Yeah. And Andre used to buy me snacks, so I bought him snacks too.
Yeah. So it's not just one-sided in the relationship. When you start to actually step up too, that may realize that, oh, wow, it's not just me doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's us. We're working together. We're growing each other. Stuff along that line.
To be honest, like from Andre and I got, what you call it now, babe?
We confirmed.
When we confirm everything, me and Andre we just rope in with things.
It was just natural.
Yeah, we were like good team players to begin with, and stuff like that. Like it just sync. Like we just sync. You know, we didn't watch what one person did. We were understanding to the other person.
I think Tila saw my empty cupboard and she was like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm going in there. So,
Yeah.
so Tila visited my home and she was like,
and they used to steal your food.
Oh yes.
So.
um, I got robbed once, and they didn't rob like technology. They stole my grocery. So I actually got
then
yeah.
thief mackerel,
Someone broke
alright.
into my house once, and they stole
They were
my
hungry.
grocery, like rice, flour, bags of Lascos. You know that expensive. They took it
And
all.
Andre, people are hungry, you know.
Yeah, people are hungry.
Yeah.
People
So
left laptop and teeth my food, yo.
yeah.
But yeah,
The
Taylor got me
person was
grocery.
hungry, so
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was a prank, but apparently not.
yeah. But we never start prank people them time. We never get into the YouTube those times. Trust me, if we had YouTube those days, it would be epic. It would have been really nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do a video of us reacting to old videos so you can see what was going on.
So Vereen, I really hope and pray that I pronounce your name
What's her last name?
correctly. The last name, you
VW.
pronounce it.
So VW.
Yes. So Vereen, she said that I am in a total agreement with you, Tiola. I think the man must have the way. It's true.
I'm not saying no.
Yes.
It's good to have someone who can lead in your relationship. I'm just saying that it helps when both parties push together.
No, I'm not saying no to that.
Mhm.
She's talking about saying I love you first.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking. Remember, we're behind in the
Oh,
the
yeah, okay.
reading, so we're gonna catch up. She's not saying that the male and female must not help out and whatever. It should sync. You guys should just sync, right? So that's what we're talking about. So yeah, guys, if you're new here, I see some more people online. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. You can share our live if you're able to do so. Use up your social media, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, your Twitter, oh, what other one? Facebook. And don't forget to give our video a thumbs up or live a thumbs
And
up.
if you haven't seen our last video, check it out. We went skiing
Yeah.
for the first time. Very fun. And also the video before that, I pranked Taylor at the dentist with the rotten teeth
You're
business.
proud of that prank.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
prank, the
You're
epic.
wicked.
People,
Guys, my husband is wicked.
If
and
you
he
have not
cannot
seen
play.
our Taylor's birthday prank where I pranked her at the dentist, check out that video. It was great.
Mhm.
Keep reading.
Okay, so Vereen, the man must pave the way. That's what I'm trying to say. He must pave the way for the female. The female can't be always be the one who is initiating things. Something just don't really mesh well. Like you ladies, let the man challenge. Give him a little challenge. It don't have nothing to do with revenge or anything like that. It also builds his ego. Because you know, men, they have a little ego there, you see. It's when they work hard and then they get what they want. You make them walk on the road and hold up their head in the sun and be like, me.
Well, my ego
Me
took
do
a
that.
dive because what was that? Your colleague? Your colleague. Welcome. Tiola just told everyone that I was almost friend zoned.
You see, guys, because I said that bun and
Keep reading.
I ain't gonna finish talking about that because that hit
That
me
don't make
somewhere.
no sense.
Oh, babe.
Keep reading,
hurt your
Tiola.
feelings.
You see?
We're hurting feelings, guys.
Keep reading.
Anywho, so where to win said I did fake. Seriously, where to win said I did fake my proposal with a full paper ring. If she did reject, then maybe she wouldn't be married now. Seriously.
What?
So he said that. So were you testing her? Were you testing her to see how humble she is?
I test Tiola and she failed.
Wait, no, you never tested me. You were serious about it.
I went to my friends and I said with full confidence to my friends, I said, if Tiola, they were talking about being married broke.
We spoke about this already.
Yeah, but they maybe new people. So I said to Tiola I said to my friends in front of everyone, like I said in front of everyone saying, Tiola would get married to me today.
Sorry. No.
Even if we were broke.
No.
Tiola turned around and she said, Dre, if you can't buy pad, we not get married. And then this is
No.
me. I sank into a hole.
Yes, which is right.
Alright, keep going.
Because I don't know where, since you bring it up, as I said, the reason why I turn it down is because I was in school, you were in
Oh,
school.
it was the official proposal, by the way. It was just saying I
Of
was
course, I'm gonna
I
turn
was
it
saying to everyone
down.
that Taylor would marry me today
So why did you come and ask?
because I wanted to prove to them that you would.
Um,
And
yeah, I wanted to get married to you. I wanted to marry you, but not while we were in
we
school.
were bro.
Yes, I was living with my parents. I
Yeah.
was relying on my parents for 100% of things. And I go over my parents' house, go eat. You come over my parents' house, go eat. It just wouldn't look
Big up the
good.
Griffiths
We need
cooking.
to have our own food and place to live,
Full belly
place
pan
to
weekend,
sleep.
vegetarian food.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Space there over my parents' house, yes. But I wouldn't really want to be in school, married, and me not think my parents would agree to that anyway. Because if you couldn't even get a date with me to go movie without my mommy saying, it's school night, you think me can marry you during school? Because every night for her is gonna be school night. She's probably gonna say we must sleep separately.
Mm.
Right? So Wire to Win tested out his wife and she was humble enough to say yes. So big up yourself. But I would probably laugh. I ain't gonna lie. I would probably laugh. But I know that okay, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Andre. That's for sure. It's not a matter of me not what you call it? What you reading?
I just remembered it.
Babe, did you zone out?
No, I didn't zone out.
Guys, Andre zoned out a while
I
ago. You can't do
remember the
that.
topic. Keep going.
So A1 reader say why not? I guess he's saying why I won't say I love you first. Well, this is not a general opinion for every woman out there, but this is my opinion. I like when my guy paved the way, as Vereen said. I like when he paved the way and expressed himself ahead of me. If you know what I mean, because I'm a very expressive person, right, Andre?
Yes.
I'm very expressive. Like if it was up to me, I would say, Andre, I love you, whatever, whatever. But I think it's also something that I did to be cautious. It's something that I did to protect myself, right? Because if I was the one who said I love you first and he was just fooling around or he didn't really feel that way, he probably just liked me. Because we need to talk about like. Like and love is two different
But that's
things.
why I mentioned the relationship cues. So those are the hints
But
for
I
you to
don't
know.
know.
Right? So
No.
Taylor's take is the male should say it first. My take is it doesn't matter. As long as you pay attention to those relationship cues and those things are in sync, I believe that you can say to the person, yes, I love you, without worrying that the person will get awkward like, yeah, that's nice. It's all right.
I like you. I love you. That's two different things, right? So if you're gonna
Yeah.
say I love you,
Uh-huh.
that's something deep.
I get it. And that's why we're saying different opinions. So Taylor's opinion, the guy has to.
That's
my opinion,
okay.
it doesn't matter as long as the cues are right. So
Yeah. And Tanya Spencer said I love you is the same as proposing first. That's why Tanya, that's why I brought up the whole conversation about proposal. I said, oh, so it looked like Andre did want me to propose first. It looked like you that did alright with that then.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
It has a different level to it.
Same.
So for me at least, if Tiola proposed to me first, I said it earlier, I would have felt it wouldn't have felt right.
Andre said he would have grown a vagina.
It's not. Yeah.
Andre.
So what I said earlier was, if Tiola was the one who got down on her knees and proposed to me, I would have felt my vagina growing in that moment, right? So in that moment, I would have. It wouldn't have worked.
Oh my God.
So I prefer not that I'm sticking to the traditional way of doing things. I would prefer to be the one who proposes, but I'm not saying that is the way that it has to be. If you want to, go ahead.
So you would be okay with me proposing?
No. I am saying, personally, I prefer the traditional route of proposal where I want to be the one to propose to you. But I'm not saying that is cast in stone. If you want young ladies, if you want to go and propose to your male or your boyfriend or the person you're talking to, go ahead, but pay attention to your relationship
Cues. Make
cues.
sure it's not being
Realize
forced.
that this guy is okay with
Mm-hmm.
you taking that step, because if he starts to feel his vagina growing,
Oh my gosh, babe, you in that sentence. You can't say what
he
ego.
will
Use the
he
word
will
ego.
he
Decreasing.
will your relationship will take a turn. Because if you say, "Will you marry me?" and
Yeah.
he says, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
He's gonna take you up and be like, "No, no, no, no. I'll do this when I'm ready."
Mm-hmm.
So
Or some of them go ahead with it and they didn't love the female. They didn't love the person. They will say yes, but they didn't. They might say yes for
mhm.
the proposal because of other reasons or other things that they could benefit from. You know what I mean? Like sex, money. Maybe the girl have money or stuff like that, or maybe the guy felt pressured that okay, I had to say yes to this young lady, or maybe they had
You
a
mean after
baby
after
together.
she proposed?
No, no, proposing like females that propose to a guy.
Oh,
The guy may say yes, but that doesn't mean that the guy actually love you, or they may feel like oh the family's gonna terrorize him if he says no or stuff like that. So make
I've
sure that you know what you're doing.
I've never seen a guy that said yes or got proposed to. For me, it's weird, but
Mm-hmm.
if that's you, do you?
Yeah, and we're not discriminating
Do you?
against anyone's opinion or
Yeah,
preferences.
it's an open conversation. Tell us
So
your
it
thoughts.
might look weird to us because we're from different culture, we're different value, different background. Cause see,
Hmm.
Andrea and I, we're
Yeah,
married and we still have a varying
like
opinions,
Taylor's
right?
opinion is I should say
Yeah,
I love you first. For me, I still say it doesn't
right.
matter. All right.
So Sanya Duki, my
Sonia.
sister, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have two sisters on this live today, Cabell Griffiths and Sanya Duki. Those are my sisters, people. I'm just putting it out there. So my sister, she said that does society dictate who says I love you
I can answer
first?
that question. So based on
You found that based on Vogue,
based on my research,
page two.
based on Vogue, page 2, paragraph 4, society does state that majority of males, it's preferred for males to say I love you first, but it is not a standard. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to, do you. But once again, if those in your relationship, you can tell if this is okay. If not, it gets awkward.
Yeah. But we live in a society where, as Andre said, it's not so traditional anymore. Especially it the world is becoming more, what's that word? The L word, liberalized, where people don't really bash people for their opinion, their culture and their decisions.
I guess, yeah.
But society does dictate certain things to an extent.
It's expected
Yeah.
that the males go first,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm telling you, as a male, if Tilo was the one who said I love you to me first, based on our relationship at that time,
Mm-hmm.
I would have just hugged her and say I love you too. It
Oh,
would, right? It would not be awkward.
yeah.
I would love it. There would be nothing wrong if that happened. But if
Yeah.
Taylor got down on her knees and said, "Will you marry me?" before she complete the sentence, I would have kicked her over and said, "What happened? Are you okay?" So it would not work.
Yes. And on that note, babe, I want to publicly apologize because apparently this talk is bringing out some things that Andre feel bad about.
What?
One, the whole friend zone thing.
I was never friend zoned, so this is not a conversation.
Two, he felt really bad when I turned down his first proposal.
It
Which
wasn't a
me never
proposal.
know says a proposal. I thought he was just discussing us getting married during school. And I
I
was like,
wanted to prove to my friends that love was enough. Tiola outed me to my friends saying that No, Dre,
But
love is not
yeah,
the only thing you need to get married.
but me
If you
still get married to you broke. It's just that we had me still get married to you, me broke, you broke. It's how we broke.
But when I proposed, I had a plan at the moment,
You
right?
had a plan at the moment?
I had a job.
Babe,
I was done with school.
we both know that job never substantial. We both know. And Neil is here. Neil, talk up the things them.
I had a job.
Was Andre able to take care of a wife during
No,
school?
but I could have buy pad.
Oh my gosh, we can't eat pad?
Tiola said in front of the guys, in front of my friends, Dre, if you can't buy pad, we can't get married. I got a part-time.
What is it?
I got a job. I got a job that allowed me to take care of those things, right?
Mm-hmm. Neil said no, but he had a plan.
I had a plan.
I didn't see that plan.
I had a plan. Like, you know exactly what I was gonna
What
do.
were you gonna do?
You don't remember?
You didn't want me to live over apartment 5?
No, I wasn't
you?
gonna stay in Jamaica. I had a direction that okay, I'm gonna
I
leave.
wasn't finished school yet.
Yeah, but my plans to move to Canada started way before that.
Yes, but why married me now in school?
It was.
Oh,
it-
you wanted to propose to me, so
No.
we will be engaged for 3 years until we get married?
The boys and I were having a conversation. You came by. The conversation was love was enough to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Some said
Yeah.
yes, some say no. I said to them,
Money.
I said to them, love was enough. And I looked at my wife and I said, Tiola, if I was supposed to get proposed to you today, is love enough? And Tiola
Yeah.
said, no,
Me-
love is not enough. And then that's when she come in with the
Because
no.
I got scared. I thought you were proposing to me.
No, that was very
Well, anyway, it was a huge misunderstanding. Move on.
yeah. All right, keep reading. We need to catch up with
So,
the comments.
Tanya Spencer said, I'm with you all the way, Theola. Yes, she's with me. Are you gonna debate with her again?
No, but I said your last name was Spencer. But
So-
then the rest of your last name was Spencer.
So, Mom Joy. Hello, Mom Joy. I'm happy to see you here. Rochelle Powell, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you here. And she's laughing. Wire to Win said, we males. Yes, you males. I don't know what we're talking about, but yes, you males. Mm-hmm. Yarkin Walters, welcome, welcome, welcome. He said, hey, what we're up to, we're discussing who should say love first. I love you first. So Andre said it doesn't matter. I should have told him that I loved him first.
Oh, it was Yarkin. I thought it was Yarkali. Oh,
Yes.
hey,
I'm
Yarkin.
always mixing them up. But then I said that I think that for me personally, I prefer Andre tell me that first while dating, like early dating, early relationship.
And I said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Andre said that. And Andre also said that he wouldn't mind if a female proposed to him.
No, I said that before you complete the sentence, I'll kick you over. And then I'll be like, you okay?
Yeah. And Stuart, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. Healthy discussion, guys. Yes, we are having some very good discussion over here. So if you're thinking about going in a relationship, or you're in a relationship, or you're planning to get married, or you're married, doesn't matter what age you are, this discussion is for you guys. So you can see different perspectives coming from young couple, young people, all of us discussing here. You write your comment, share your opinion. We'll read them and we'll discuss it with you. And
Yeah.
we're not discriminating. We're not discriminating. We're just sharing our personal opinion right here. Sherry Gay Smith. True, Andre. If you give your last, it's more than friend.
That's true.
Me not friend will
No.
give me the last donut.
Which friend you have a giving last donut?
I've had persons who were really nice to me. I've had guys that were really nice to me.
If I meet that friend that give you his last donut, we need to have a
Not about
conversation.
him, but yeah, I've
No,
had
that doesn't sound right,
Persons that
Taylor.
were nice to me.
If you have a friend that will give you his last donut, you need to get checked.
No.
Yes.
And they would buy me gifts. Like the person
No,
would
gifts
buy
are
me
okay,
gifts
but
and
if he gives you his
thoughtful.
last, something's off.
No, the person is just kind.
Give you the last donut.
Yeah.
No.
Donuts is a food, right?
Or the last piece of chicken. No.
Yeah. The guy is just thoughtful. Anyways, so Sherry Gay Smith said no. The point The point about if a girl says she love you, that doesn't mean they're desperate, something like that. Um, yes, it doesn't mean that, but for me personally, I would feel a little bit too desperate. But I mean, like if you're talking in the conversation and it come out and it just sync with the mood and everything like that, then if that works for you, you just go ahead.
Yeah, do you?
Express yourself. Do you? I wouldn't say generally it's being desperate because I don't want y'all females out there to say that I'm saying that you're being desperate. No, but for me, I felt that if I did that, I felt like I was being a little bit too desperate because I'm very expressive. I love to talk about how I feel. I talk about everything with Andre, every single thing. So remember, I tend to give up myself, right? So I had to be my own way of cautious. So that was just me being cautious, That was just me slowing down a little bit.
Makes sense.
Allowing Andre to do some step forward with certain things too. Because I couldn't be the only one showing everything and expressing everything. Because Andre is the type of guy where he's hard to read. He's very hard to read. He is so nice and everything. He treated me well, but then again, Andre is so hard to read. He's not expressive at all. He's not expressive. Yes, he came out right and said that he wants to pursue me. So obviously him say, oh, that's his way of saying, I love you. I feel like I love you and I want to get married to you. But then again, for me, I'd rather Andre say it first. Which I think he was the one that said it first. And even if he didn't say it, maybe I initiated a conversation
I did.
that give him the opportunity to acknowledge it or to give me some more clarity. Because me love clarity. I want clarity in the relationship. I want to know what this is about. I want to know is it that you like me or is it that you love me? But if me go tell Andres that me love him and then he was still at the like phase, me go kind of shame, So I rather.
It was a kind of shame.
Yeah, me go kind of feel a little bit shame. So yeah, so for me, for moi, I'd rather. But girls out there, if you see your man and you think that you love your man and you feel okay, girl, I'm going on. And you feel like you want to tell the man that you love him, you go ahead. Just remember to be cautious and yeah, just be cautious. Because men, them easy for love. Amen. Yes. So O'Neill Daly, which is Andre's friend. Hello. Rochelle Powell, I agree, Theola. Men should take the lead.
There's a shout out to Novatainment.
Oh, yeah. Nova what?
Novatainment.
Okay. That's good. That's his business there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Vereen say yes, Theola, you got it correct. So I guess for some persons here, you're all on my side, and then for some persons, you're leaning towards Andre's side, which is okay. We have to have balance in this world, right? Right? Okay. So Vereen said, Andre, we did ethics class together at NCU. Vereen, first of all, Andre have a difficult time remembering people. So don't feel any way if he doesn't remember you, because he saw the name and he saw me struggling, tripping over, pronouncing your name, and it didn't ring a bell. So Vereen,
where's our photo?
Said that there's no photo. So Andre, we did ethics class together at NC. We were in the same group. You can reach out to Andre on his Instagram. We have it in our description, guys. So if you DM us, we will respond, right?
Yeah, as Tiola said, I am not good with names, faces, and overall remembering people. Why?
Okay.
Because back at NCU, I didn't used to wear my glasses, so when I saw you,
Andre,
I didn't see you. So I was like, hey, how you doing? I can't see your face, but it's a good day. But then when I got my glasses, you were already gone. I'm sorry.
Oh. You probably know the person and you just don't remember.
Probably if I see their face, maybe.
Yeah,
But I'm not good with names. I'm not good with faces.
yeah.
Well, I wasn't. I'm doing way better now.
Okay, so and O'Neill Daly said it doesn't matter who does the proposal first, because just as how the male would be embarrassed if she says no, then it's okay for her to be brave enough to take the risk. Okay, well, I guess if you're okay with the female bending down in her skirt on her knees,
Jeez.
proposing, sure, Neil, go ahead.
Oh, Neil is okay with it?
Yeah. So and and that could be our next topic too, guys. It goes both ways. It can be with the male or the female, doesn't matter who's proposing. Guys, if you propose to somebody and the person says no, that doesn't sometimes it doesn't mean that the person is not interested in you or that the person don't want to get married to you. It's just that maybe the timing was just not right or the person was not ready. But that's a different topic.
Honestly,
but I understand you'll be ashamed.
Here's an example.
A lot of strength.
I rented a vehicle. I rented a venue. I brought my friends. I got a saxophone player. I got the lights ready. I made the trip. I bought the ring. And I created the whole atmosphere was amazing. And I brought Taylor to the pool with our friends, with the music in the background, all that stuff that was good about life. If Taylor said no in front of everyone,
would I sink?
Honestly, I don't think we would have broken up, but I don't think that I would have asked again.
Oh my gosh, you would have asked me again?
I'm just giving you, yeah.
Suppose I said I wasn't ready.
No, alright, so you would say no there, and everyone would be like, oh God, yeah, alright. Then the staff would come around, is he okay? Based on that embarrassment or humiliation, I would be it would cause some form of trauma. So yeah. I would not do it again, and I guess I would just give you, if you want to get married, the ring is in the drawer.
Oh my gosh, I understand it would be embarrassing, or you feel embarrassed and everything.
I would not put the same level of interest in the second proposal as I did for the first.
But she couldn't call you out for not putting interest in next time because she know that you did that first. But it's okay for a female or a male.
No, it's okay to say no. I'm just telling you that from a male's perspective, it's difficult to pick up
from that. Yeah, it's true. It can make it damage the ego and stuff like that. So yeah.
Recovery takes time. Personally, I would not do it again. I would tell you where the ring is.
Oh, I didn't finish read. Oh yeah, I did finish reading that one. So your queen said, who is the oldest?
Between you and Sonia.
So my sister, if you're asking about my sister, is your queen. So Cavell is the eldest, Sonia is the second eldest, then comes Anika, then comes Moa, the wash belly. Okay? Right. You what? So guys, remember, if you're new here and you just joined our live, and just please subscribe and give our live a thumbs up. And we're happy to have you here.
And if you haven't seen our last video, check it out. It was fun. We went skiing for the first time. Yeah. And I also pranked Tiola the week before for her birthday. There's a dentist prank on our channel. Check it out. It was awesome.
And then your Queen Walter said, are you the last one and are you spoiled? I am spoiled to a certain extent. But it depends on spoiled with what. Right? But I wouldn't say spoiled. I grew up in a more recent times. So I'm different from my sisters. Completely different. I act different. My attitude is different. Everything. So I wouldn't really say spoiled.
Yes, I'm saying.
Am I spoiled? Yeah, I'm more outgoing. I'm more adventurous. I'm more risky than my sisters. But I wouldn't say spoiled, really. But to answer that question, my sisters are here. You just have to answer. They'll just answer it for you. Ask them. Sanya and Kabel is here. Am I spoiled? I don't know if I'm spoiled, or maybe you have to ask my mom. So O'Neill Dale said Tiola is the last one. Yes, I'm the wash belly. Yarkin Walter said, and Andrea should also answer if she's spoiled. Am I spoiled?
I spoil you.
Well, Andrea spoils me, and I spoil him too.
Yeah, she is.
I'm very miserable to him, but I do spoil. We spoil each other in the right way, you know? But sometimes I'm miserable and
Most
stuff.
times.
But yes, I do spoil him, and he spoils me a lot. Yes. O'Neill Daly say she look up. Me not read your commenting on news. She look a bit spoiled, but her husband did not her parents. It's true. Andre really spoiled me. Andre really spoiled me. Marla Newbie, welcome, and happy belated birthday. I didn't know that it was your birthday.
Is this Chef Marlon?
Yes.
Oh, welcome, Marlon.
Chef is in the house. Welcome. I'm happy to see you. So I think his wife will be here too. But oh, there. Hey, Becca.
Becca, isn't that?
Welcome. I'm happy to see you guys. We're discussing who should say I love you first. I think we're coming too closer to the end of our discussion, but I'm just gonna continue from where we left off, and I'm gonna read the comments. So Neil is saying laugh out loud. Neil said no, but he had a plan. Okay, Neil, I didn't know that Andre had a plan, but yeah, I apologize to him for that. Nope. I didn't know.
Tells us she's on a broke pocket.
But babe, we did get married broke. So what are you talking about? Don't make me look like what they call him something. They gold digger.
Tiola is not. It's the furthest thing from a gold digger. Tiola is smart with her investment, and her investment was me. So she had to know exactly what she was doing. When I said it like that, so let me clarify, because Tiola's like, Tiola was being smart with the person who she's selecting to be her future husband.
Yes.
If I did not have a plan, she was not gonna marry me. Right? So that's all I was saying.
But Andre should have come to me with a plan instead of
we did. It wasn't a proposal. It was just a suggestion.
I thought it was. It's like, guys, I was stressed out with school and something. Can't be say, Andre, I think about that while me stressed out.
I was just proving to the guys that love is all you need.
No, not at that moment. That's not all I needed. I needed you to be there, yes, but I didn't really want to discuss that topic, no. You see how the wedding planning did stress me out? Oh my gosh. So O'Neill Daly, oh yeah. Okay, so O'Neill Daly said because he had a plan, points are given to married couples to come to Canada. So yes. Yep. He had a plan. Yes, he did have a plan, and yeah, that was a big plan. That was a big move, big step. You have to think on a different brainwave to decide to do that. So yeah, that was a plan, right? Marlon Newby said, who is confusing who here? I don't know. Andre was confusing me, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know. What is he talking about? We're behind.
We're behind.
O'Neill Daly said, I was on the side that love wasn't enough.
Oh, you were?
I need a sense of security. Love is good, but for me, love isn't. Love for me isn't enough because obviously.
See what Neil just said there?
But he proved me wrong. Sense of security. I need a sense of security. So that's basically why I said no. It's not because you never have it, Andre. You know?
No, I get it.
Because when mega discriminate, I won't do that. It's just that I wanted to feel like, okay, we're independent. I wouldn't. Oh, Robert? Who? Oh, hi, Robert. He said, Tiola, you literally skipped my comment. I'm so sorry. Hi, Robert. Hello. I'm happy to have you.
Robert, my God.
Happy to see you. Make sure you like up the live, Robert. Welcome. You're right. I did skip it. We have to see with us, guys. Like, I'm trying to. Okay, you almost have me up for that, no? Alright, so yeah, so O'Neill said that Andre actually proved him wrong. That's so sweet, Andre. So, Doreen Griffiths, my mother, is here.
Really?
Yes, hi, mommy.
Oh, that's cool.
Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. We saw me and talk about. So, Andrea wanted to propose to me while I was in school, right? And I said no. Me turn it down completely.
It
Because,
wasn't a
mommy,
proposal.
imagine the two of you left class and I come over you for dinner. No,
We
I'm
did.
gonna be his wife. Yeah, it was okay because we were dating. But I'm gonna be his wife now and stuff like that. I'm supposed to have my own groceries. I'm supposed to be cooking my own food.
Just for
my
clarity,
husband and
it
stuff.
wasn't a
I said,
proposal. It wasn't a proposal.
I
We
thought
were
it was.
having a debate. Is love enough or not?
Mhm.
I said it was enough, and then my wife or my girlfriend at the time came by and I said, Tiola, if I asked you to get married to me today, would you say yes or no? Tiola looked at me with, and keep in mind I was confident, and she looked at me and said, no,
Nope.
I'll get married to you. If
No,
you can't
no.
buy a pad, you can't get married.
No.
And
No.
then this was me.
No. That naga happen. That can't happen. No, no, no.
Yeah,
No, no,
so
no.
that was basically it.
Nope, nope, no. So I feel so nice seeing my mom here. Oh my gosh. Yes. So Yarquin say yo. Yo.
I guess I called his name and then he said that.
Oh. So Wire to Win say we males tend to take revenge when y'all play hard. You take revenge. My husband never. Wire to Win. You look like. I'd like to meet you. He sounds complicated. Like, why are you sound like the male version of me?
Yeah.
Like, he's like a math that you have to solve. So, Andre never take revenge. He
I was
just
pretty
eased
bad.
up. He was like, okay, that's how you feel? Alright, you know,
I'm that guy. Like,
yeah.
very nonchalant, nothing bothers
Yeah.
me. Do you?
So Yarkin Walter said, look at my previous comment. I think we read that comment. I hope I did not miss it. So Trishan, welcome. Happy to have you. Hey guys, I'm late. Well, on the bright side, you missed out a little bit, but we're on the same topic. So Trishan, since you're new, you're just coming on, let me know who should say I love you first in a relationship when you're dating, when you just start dating, new, fresh relationship. Who should say I love you first? And don't forget to give the live a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yes. So O'Neill Daly said, nah, you just wasn't brave enough. T, that's it. Neil, mama can't kick you, you know.
Wait, to say yes?
Yeah, no.
No, Taylor was
I
brave,
knew
but
what I want.
she has always said it. She's always given hint that security and stability
Yeah.
was very important to her.
Yeah.
And it's not that she was looking at your stability, but we were both not in a position to provide that security and stability for each other.
Right.
So it was communicated, but for me, I just thought that, hey, we broke cycle, we'll figure it out together.
So
Yeah, we almost catch up.
O'Neill Daly said it takes a solid heart to propose to somebody. It's true. I'm not lie. Guys,
Yeah.
all you married men out there who got a yes for an answer, congratulations. Big up on yourself, because our female, I forget, you might have some female here who propose to a man. It takes a lot of
planning.
not really plan.
What?
Like, well, that's something then you way pull out bigger.
Sure.
Guys, sometimes I make up my own words. I'm trying not to
No,
make
you're
up
correct.
my own words. It takes a lot of confidence to do that. You know? So big up on yourself. Congratulations. It takes a big move to actually get down on your knees and propose to somebody and to go through it with a plan that will work.
Just for her to say no. And then she said, not today, try again.
Yeah, but the one that I'm talking about now, the talking to right now is persons that got yes. Congratulations. Big up on yourself.
And for the persons who got no, it's okay, try again.
Yeah, try again.
For me, I wouldn't.
Give time. Give the female time. You know, sometimes we just want time. We're like a rose. You have to cut off the little...
No, but I think it's also the male's art. So going back to that proposal thing, if you propose to a female and she said no, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but were you paying attention to your relationship cues? Did you were you guys on the same page? Were you guys looking at like types of rings that she might like,
Mm-hmm.
types of weddings that she's into?
Yeah, before that.
You get
Yeah.
me? If you guys were not even on
Mm-hmm.
that page or on the same level, and
Yeah.
then you blindsided her with the proposal,
Proposal.
you're in the
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes. So I remember when Andrea used to when actually I used to, after we make it official and everything, I used to hint off Andrea about what I like. So girls, it's important to do that. Don't tell them what you like. Hint them up. Well, for me, see me I tell you know what to do again. For me, I said, I bring a picture of a ring. I said, this ring look nice. Like I like the color and I like the context of the ring. So it can give them an idea of exactly what to get you in the future. So when they're picking out a ring, they say, I saw her show me a ring similar to this, because they might not find the exact one, obviously.
Or they not find it
Yeah.
interesting at all.
So back then, guys, I love black. No, not so much. I still have a love for black. I like to see when female dress all nice and sexy in black, all in black and all of that. But I was obsessed with black, right, babe? So back then, I used to show him the rings with the black diamond, and I would say, "Oh, this ring looks so epic."
Yeah.
And then eventually, Andre proposed to me with a
Black diamond.
diamond. So
Hey.
he was listening. I didn't
Black
tell him that I want
diamond.
a ring. I didn't tell him that I want this ring.
Imported
I just gave him a
in.
little hint. Yeah.
Not in our own country.
Yeah.
I did that.
But Andre still did get the finger wrong. But I'll excuse him for that because I'm really tiny.
No, it wasn't my fault. The
Yeah.
only size they had at the time was, I
Yeah.
think, 7. So it was either, yeah, I had to get it.
Yes. So Becca said clarity and transparency. That's true. Guys, I can't stress this enough. It doesn't have to do with who love who first. Generally, with anything in the relationship, clarity and transparency and communication is key. It is key because you can't be in a relationship and you don't know if the person like you. You can't know if the person love you. You can't know if the person see you as his or her partner in the future. So clarity, some persons they date but they don't have any intention of settling down with somebody. They just wanted the smooth ride for the time being. So you need to let somebody know if you're gonna tell the person that you love them, you need to tell them on what context. Like, I love you as a wife, or I love you as a husband. Because you can't just have a love a float round. So you have to give them a context based on what the love is on. Because some persons just use the word love just like that, and they don't really know truly and truly what is love. So you have to sit down with your partner, talk about things. Sometimes you're not gonna outrightly say stuff, but ask questions out of curiosity. Ask questions and see their way of thinking, especially men. See how they think. So Sanya said, how do you correlate caution with allowing some vulnerability to grow in the relationship? I think I discussed this in our last live about the baggage. When we were talking about baggage and somebody asked me, how do you deal with being cautious and vulnerable? Somebody asked me that question when I was talking about being too cautious. You can be too cautious with somebody so that you turn down that person for you.
Oh,
right? You can
that's
be
what she's saying.
overly cautious until you let the person
think you're not interested.
Yeah. Right. So I don't really have a perfect answer for it to give a per se relationship advice, but for me, I was overly cautious. I was cautious in a way that everything Andre do, I pay attention to it. But then again, as I mentioned, it was based on baggage. It was based on past. It was based on trauma. So you need to be careful that you're not judging the person. You're not putting down the person based on a few mistakes that might happen and comparing it to a previous relationship. And just understand that you have to maintain your self-worth
Mhm.
and be understanding to the person, communicate with the person, be cautious, but not don't be too overly cautious in that you don't have fun in the relationship, or you allow the other person to feel intimidated by you. But let them know why you're being cautious. Let them understand why you're being cautious. So if I didn't say I love you first in my relationship, it's because, you know, in my opinion, I feel like that's my value. Like I would rather the man pave the way for me. Some female like to be the one to pave the way in the relationship, but in my relationship, I want my husband to be the one who is always a step ahead of me
True.
in
I have
certain
something to
things.
add to that.
Yeah.
So back to Sonia's question, right? When it comes to your relationship, oh, it's gone.
Andre, seriously?
No, it was there. It was there.
Andre have this
Legit,
thing where if I'm
guys.
talking on it.
Like, all right. So let me explain. It came and it went, but I'm trying to get it
Stage
back.
fright.
It's not even stage fright. So what happened is that, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Keep going.
Do you want me to read her question
No,
again?
no, no, no,
So
no.
Sanya said, how do you correlate caution with allowing some vulnerability to grow
Got
the
it.
relationship?
So when it comes to being vulnerable with a person, right? It it really depends. Ugh, it's gone, guys.
We can't
I,
help it.
guys, I'll come back. Legit, it was there and it's gone. It has something to do with. Oh my goodness, it's gone.
I'll continue on.
She'll continue. My gosh, what happened just
So
now?
your Sanya say, hey Yarquin, I'm older. She's the second eldest because Kabel is here too. Kabel is the eldest and Sanya.
Mhm.
Life with Rose and Anne. I'm back. Did you leave? I didn't know you left. Where did you go?
We are
Don't go.
so behind.
Alright, I'm gonna read through the comments so I can catch up with everybody. Yarquin say, yes, I understand because you call me my brother's name all the time. I'm guilty of that. I don't know the
I
difference
did that
between
too.
Yarquin.
My bad.
Yes. So Yarquin is the photographer.
They're both photographers.
Yeah. See, I don't know.
So Yarquin is
Yes.
is the one who is into sports photography,
Mm-hmm.
and your colleague does like magazines.
Magazine. They're very talented people, guys.
Yeah.
You should check
And
them
weddings.
out on
Well,
their social media.
They also have a wedding photography company called
Yes.
Walter's Weddings.
Good
Amazing.
photos.
Yeah.
Yarquin or Yarkali, when I remarry, Andre, of course, I'll let y'all do.
I was like, am I being friend zone again? Like, what just happened? How did I get
I'll let y'all do
demoted?
my photos. So, guys, so my friend here, Bombo Klati.
Wow.
Yes, I met this friend a while back. He said, "Cho, what? What did we do?" So Bumbleclat TV said, "Oh no, be here." We feel so nice to call him this name. Like we have an excuse for say the word. That's the name of his channel, guys. You can go over and check out his channel. He said, "Uno behave." We weren't giving any trouble. I don't know. Maybe I was the one giving trouble. Marlon, Marlon, you be say BKTV hail. Okay, so he was hailing him up. Kane Pacer, welcome.
That's Alex.
Welcome, Alex. Of course, I know it's Alex. Me would have shame.
It's because why?
Alex
Is it because of the friend zone thing?
Yeah,
because she
the
said
proposal.
no. Yeah.
He's talking about the proposal. If he proposed to somebody, to the girl, and the girl said no, I would. If I'm me, would have shame too, Alex. I would be so embarrassed. I'd probably be upset.
Oh yeah.
BKTV say, hail Marlon. Kane Pacer said, no, next time she has to propose a second time. What you not say?
Alex, I would put the ring in the drawer, and when she feel like she wants to put it on, she put it on, or she propose. Me not do it.
Okay. Alright, sir. Wire to win say, ask again.
No way.
Hence, I did the test.
The file paper.
Oh my gosh, you want your file paper test? Lily Roxy said, wash belly. Yes, Lily Roxy. I don't know if you know what wash belly is, but in Jamaica, the last child, we tend to call it wash belly. I think maybe because we're the last child and maybe we wash out the mother belly. I don't know. I really don't know where they got the word wash belly from. But yes, I'm the wash belly. Um, so Life with Rose and Anne is hailing up Becca, and Becca is saying hi Rose and Anne. And Jaita J, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. I don't remember if I've seen you here before. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. And please, if you're new, please subscribe. Yeah, we're kind of nice over here, so
Yeah.
so you can go ahead and subscribe. Ow!
Oh,
You're
sorry.
pinching my toes.
I thought it was mine.
Yes, so Marlon Newby said we even brought our dear friend. Oh, okay, because I know I've never seen her before. Thanks, Marlon, for bringing over Jaita.
Yeah, Marlon, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Like we appreciate the support so much. This is awesome.
Marlon, oh my gosh, you are so supportive. Welcome. You know, we're always happy to have new people.
Yeah.
And y'all are good people. So yeah, you're bringing over good people for sure. So Robert. Hi, Robert, again. Robert said, Tiola, you literally skipped my comment. I read that there. And I went back and I did read your comment. You read all, but you didn't read mine. Guys, you see, if I read comments and I missed you, it's not intentional. Like, literally, I'm trying to keep up with the conversation. And I'm trying to read the comments from the phone.
Is it in real time?
And sometimes it's not really in real time because I have to hold it so that the comments don't go ahead of me, so I can keep in track. But sometimes I mess up. I'm so sorry, Robert. I'm so sorry. Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He said, hey, y'all. O'Neill Daly said there was no sense of security at that time. You see what I'm talking about?
Read the rest of the convo.
Okay.
Okay.
You had to have done it for love. You maybe had hope he could provide security. Yes, I had hope, but I just know that that time definitely wasn't the right time.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of growing to do, and also to figure out, like, myself, herself, and exactly how we could get these plans accomplished. Because we had a plan, but no direct way in how to fulfill these plans. Right? Yeah, like, I wanted to come to Canada, but what route was I going to take?
Yeah.
Right?
I had hope.
Yeah.
I had hope in him, and I know based on how he treated me, oh my gosh, Andre always treat me nice. Andre treated me like Andre wifed me up from long time.
No, I was a true friend.
Andre, you helped me up with that. Yeah,
So?
he was both my friend.
You're a
He is a friend, and yes, of course, he's my man. But I had hope in him. Yes, I had hope.
Yeah.
So Marla Newby said, welcome, mommy. O'Neill Daly said that job could barely provide food, much less security. It's true. I didn't want to say it in a Neil. I never want to say it to embarrass Andre, but I just like, I had a job. Neil, talk up the truth. Talk up the truth.
That job was an entry-level job with a minimum wage pay, but because of that job, even though it wasn't the best
I wouldn't
job,
work. I not depend on Andre money. I'm not working either.
It paid the rent.
That's what I'm talking about.
It bought me food, and it got me started with my application to get to this country. So, Neil, it was an okay job at the time.
Neil know what he's talking about. Okay. So, Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Monique Jerry, welcome. Sorry, she said that the man, I think, should say it first.
Yeah.
See, Monique, we're on the same
by
page.
30 minutes.
I'm so sorry, guys. We talk and all right. I'm just gonna read through the comments. So Jules Bless, welcome, Jules. The man should say it first. O'Neill Daly said I was talking about brave enough to ask. I think ask about the will you marry me?
Okay.
So Marlon Newby said it doesn't matter who said it first. It's based on how you feel about each other.
Marlon, big up yourself. We're on the same page.
Yeah, I agree.
No, you don't. You don't agree.
Becca said, if you feel it, say it. I think I think though if a female says I love you first, the man might be scared off by the thought of things moving too quick. So that's what I'm
But that's why I
saying.
say pay attention to the relationship cues. If the cues are on
Yeah.
point with your feelings, do you.
But they
But if
make
it's not, take a step back and allow him or allow the relationship to get in line with your
but
feelings.
what if you become misunderstood? Like you're misleading. What if you know that you can be in a relationship and some cues are misleading? Did you know that, right?
There is a alright, so I have a friend where she went to this guy's apartment and his bathroom was clean. His house was clean. Everything was on point. The way he treated her was on point, and she was like, you know what? I'm in love.
Exactly.
No, you're in love with the idea of what you see, but you have not learned about the person's personality
Yeah.
yet. So for that, I say slow down, learn about the individual, not about how their environment is kept. That's a good plus. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he does his own laundry. He cleans up. There's not stuff all over the place. He's
Yeah.
organized. But learn about the
But there are
individual.
some cues that can be misleading because somebody can talk to you for long hours on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
can walk you home, can carry you food, can all of that. But maybe the person just know how to get in your head, know how to work their way.
Who have that much time to waste?
Andre, are you in the same world that I am in?
Honestly, I think
I
anyone who
have
has that
met
much time to wait is
some men.
despicable.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be open. No. Andre is like, who have that time? Let me tell you. You have some men out there, they will go the extra mile. They are the best actors out there. Right? They'll deceive you. They'll make you feel like you are loved and that they love you. And you're going to fly hee hee kiki and tell them that you love them. When really and truly they can drop you like hot pepper the next day. You hear me? So, girls, be cautious. And I say this from the depths of my toe. Okay? Andre is like, obviously, Andre haven't had his heart broken to that extent, but it's not a matter of feeling angry or have heart broken or anything. This is a testimony. There are men out there that will mislead you.
Mm-hmm.
They won't say I love you, but they'll do everything, every other thing.
For me,
And they introduce you to them friend, them family, them sister and them brother. All of those cues that Andrea is talking about. And at the end of the day, they didn't love you. Okay? Some men out there make it their point of duty to distract women from their real partners, from their real husband, from their real destination.
yeah,
Like
I
literally,
just really see it
they're
as a waste of time
selfish.
though. Like
They're so selfish.
anyone who does that, big up for self.
No, don't big them up.
No, man, big up for themselves for real because
They're
the
like a
time we
serpent.
the time we take a waste your time and create a fake relationship, you could have made money.
Yep,
You
some of
could
them
have trade
even have
Bitcoin.
another
You
relationship
could have gone to
going
stocks.
on.
You could have
Yeah.
learned a new language.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
I just don't get it.
Yes, because some of them do all of that and they're juggling you along with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other women. And all of the 6 women, they're kiki kaka with the guy and say, oh, him love me, I'm gonna love him too. Because he's doing the same exact thing.
Guys
So,
who are doing that,
yeah.
I recommend you pause,
Mhm.
stop, go on Wire to Win's page, learn how to trade stocks, invest in your portfolio,
That's true.
and become a better version
Yes.
of you than to
Yes.
mess with someone girl picnic.
Stop juggle, girl picnic, and go juggle your finances.
Yeah, go juggle your
Okay?
finances. Learn
Alright.
learn some stocks. Learn
Right.
how to mine coins. Something. It's just
Nah,
ridiculous.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. When Andre looked at me a while ago, I said, "Who have time out there to do that?" Like I felt like squeezing him because I'm like,
It's for me, the people I'm surrounded by, they
Where
have
are
no
you?
time to waste on
You're
foolishness.
too angelic.
Huh?
You're probably an angel, but let me tell you,
No,
some
it's
men
more
out there
like
are
my
like,
hustle is different. I don't have time to waste. Like
no,
I'm
that's
always busy.
you.
Yeah.
But you're saying who would be
My
out
friend,
there? I'm
we're
telling
always on
you,
the grind. What's next?
some men out there.
No, I get
Oh
it.
my
That's
word.
that's
Oh
where
my
they find
word.
joy.
I
But
wanna know how they find time for juggle so much women at the same time and find time to say they even will tell you that they love you, you know. They will even tell you that they love you and they don't. So girls, all I can say is be cautious. Just be cautious. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? And don't rush things. Don't rush things and let him initiate most things first. Don't drop yourself and put yourself up in somebody like that.
I still stand with what I said before. But yeah, keep going. Let's get through this.
I guess maybe you should go in my heart and my mind and my soul, and then you'll feel how cold inside of me right now is because some men out there, Andre, trust
I'm
me,
not saying
you'll
no. I'm
probably
just
faint.
saying it's a waste of
Okay,
time.
all right. No, it is a waste of time, but trust me. Mm-mm. Um. All right, so Marlon, yeah, I read Marlon's comment already. Becca said, if you feel it, say it. I think, okay, so I read her comment already. So Kane Pacer says, suppose the guy isn't ready and getting the cues. Suppose the guy isn't ready and getting the cues. So he's not
No.
ready.
So Alex, what we were saying is the cues is for you to make a move. If you're ready to say I love you or you're ready to propose and you're getting those cues, we're telling you that it's okay for you to attempt the delivery of either the proposal or just saying I love you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're getting those cues and you're not ready to say it, there's no pressure on you. In reverse, she's not getting those cues
Mm-hmm.
from you. So
Yeah.
she knows that, okay, this is not the time for me to say I love you.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's good to always communicate.
Yeah.
Discuss, ask question. Remember I said ask little question, not really sometimes it's good to ask a direct question, but ask a little question to see where their brainwave is at. Like what level are they thinking on? So Becca said, I also think a man should do the proposing always. Me too. I think that too.
It depends, but I prefer
Yeah.
to do it.
But if women out there would do it, I ain't gonna discriminate, but I think I don't know. It's not really society norm. It can be society's way of looking at things. Because society have a way to picture things and to initiate stuff. But yeah, I think females should allow the man to do it. So Danielle said, honestly, I had nothing planned, but I already told her when we got together that marriage was the goal. So it wasn't a surprise when I proposed.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
Like she knew your intention,
Yes.
right? So it's not like she was surprised. If she
Yeah.
was not on the same page, she would have been wasting your time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So you see, you communicate to her and she know the where what where the relationship was heading. So that's what I'm talking about, along with the actions. Daniel said it was just a matter of time and how I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Daniel, actually, I think I want you and Aisha to join in on a session.
Yeah, that would
so
be
we
cool.
can have a little couples talk, a little couples session. So, guys, we might have Daniel here as a co-host, as a guest, whatever.
Mm-hmm. That would be a good
Yeah.
for us.
So Jaita said, true, use the word loosely. I guess she was talking about love.
Yeah.
Yes. Some persons just say, oh, I love you, I love you, and they don't mean it. They don't even understand what love is, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marlon, he will say, Jaita, are you eavesdropping on my conversation? Maybe Jaita outside by the window listening in the Marlon. So Kane Pacer is laughing. I don't know. Where laugh for Alex? Daniel said, laugh out loud. It's gone. Don't kill me. Oh my God.
No, because it's like I legit had the conversation in
Oh.
my mind, the one
Oh.
that Sonia asked, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
yes, that makes sense because, but then the thought went like,
Marlon, you be say Andre have brain freeze and he's not eating ice cream.
it
We don't
gone.
know. He was just talking and then after that he just gone. Weird. So Becca said, "Good save Tiola." Yes, I'm always saving him.
I don't know what happened.
Marlon said, "And I will be looking forward to be asked to do the full catering when you renew your vows." That's true. See, I have photographers
On call.
on call, and I have caterers on call. So
And I have my pasta ready.
yes, yeah, we pass it. Oh, Daniel.
I have my
That's so
pasta
true.
ready.
That is so true. Daniel said it doesn't matter who says it first.
Daniel,
That's
so
why
we're friends now.
Roche said, ask him again, Tiola. Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about, Roche, but yes.
Here it is. Teach him.
Teach him. It's true. Great boyfriends and become a monster husband. You don't know where they came from or where you pick them up from. It's true.
People can change over time, and they could be a great boyfriend, as Roche said, and after that become like a monster of an husband. But that can also happen if the relationship or the marriage proposal is forced.
Mhm.
So that person becomes resentful and then
Yeah.
started to like illustrate behaviors that they didn't show before. And that's why it's advised to take your time to learn about a
Mhm.
person. Not because for the first 3 months, oh my God, this is so amazing. Take your time, slow
Mhm.
down, learn about the person, let them learn about you, and see if this is something that you guys can actually do together. And if
Yeah.
yes, make the union.
Yeah.
But if not,
Run.
or take your time and see what you can compromise with.
Yeah.
If not, it's not gonna work.
So Daniel said, con men are real. I have seen it and I'm seeing it. See? Apparently it's Andrea who not seeing
I'm not
it.
saying that con men aren't real. I just saying that I don't get how con men have money, right? Because
They find time to do all of
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Life is busy. Daniel, you know how busy our life is, right? Legit, it's so hard for us to make time to do anything.
So how many times wait, drop it like hot pepper? Oh. So Marlon is correcting me. Actually, that's what I wanted to say.
Nobody
Marlon say, nobody drop a damn hot pepper. We drop potato around here. You know, say that didn't mean to say. Yes. So I've had a situation where somebody dropped me like hot potato.
Mm-mm.
That's what I meant to say, not hot
you said
pepper.
pepper.
Marlon, always a save me now. Marlon, you're always saving me here. Roche Wilson, she said, yes, Tiola, I'm seeing something like that playing out right now. Girl, I speak truth. I'm just speaking the truth here. So guys, I'm just finished reading the comments and we're gonna close up our live in a few minutes. I know y'all enjoying the live.
Roche, squeeze him. It's your man.
Yeah. So Roche, someone squeeze you. Someone can squeeze you. Ow! Guys, Andre can't play. Half of the time Andre tried to play with me, he hurt me.
That's another conversation we
Yeah.
can have. Playing with your spouse is hard.
No, you find it hard to play with me.
It's
So
hard
y'all
for me
squeeze
because apparently I play rough and Till always gets hurt.
hurt. Yes. So Roche said, put God on the job to choose a guy. It's true. You have to pray. You have to do some praying. Whatever you do, just meditate about it because it rough out here.
God, I look when I say, so what make your mind for? What make your brain for? Make you the intelligence to choose.
Pray about it and say, God show me the sign. Sometimes God take the whole sign, lick the person head, and then still I'm like, God, me know say you just show me this sign.
Yeah,
can you show
thinking
me a different sign? So Marlon said, me really like you guys to allow myself to be distracted from
yes, Super Bowl Agana. Big up.
and our life is running over time. And oh my gosh, time really flies when you're having fun because I enjoy this discussion. Daniel said, I'm down for that. Aisha says she has a fee.
No problem.
Girl, I'll babysit for you. paid. That's paid, right? Roche said, nope, insta change. Though, good point, Andre. Why be resentful as the guy, though? Daniel said, fight. Fight. What we're talking about again? I don't remember. And Simply Sim K. Hi, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're late. We're about to close out our live. You missed a very heated and hot and hilarious discussion.
Yeah, Jill and I don't agree with this topic, but.
And Daniel said Aisha is abusive. You know, I thought about that. Aisha is the rough player in the relationship. She looked like that for real. And Simply Simk said pray and manifest. Yes, you gotta do all of that. Because trust me, it's hard. It's hard out here for some people. And Simply Simk, she said, I'm always late side. It's okay. I will be live again next week. Next week I'll be going live from my kitchen. Right, babe? With my co-chef.
So next week we won't be doing bedroom drama. We're just gonna you're just gonna hang out with us, right? And we just talk about any and everything, just chilling.
Yes.
So yeah, you can catch us next week again. But just to go over this for anyone that just came on, we're debating what time?
No, who first should say
I love you first, right? Is it a male or female? I said it doesn't matter who, as long as the relationship cues are in line. Tiola said she prefers the traditional route that the male should say I love you first. Tiola says for getting engaged, the male should, and I also agree. Not saying that there isn't another way, we just say that for us, we prefer that route, right?
Yep.
And as for everything else, on that note, Tiola also said that I was almost friend zoned at a point in our relationship.
Never know about that.
I did not know that. That's a lie. I still do not believe it. I won't forget it. Tiola said I was. Of course, my Bex. No, Gossa.
Oh my gosh, is that Tionia? Oh my gosh, Tionia, are you just coming out when I'm leaving? Oh, before we go, Tionia, who do you think should say I love you first? Should the male or the female? Let me see what you're gonna say.
Oh, speaking of Tionia, I need my cake, Tiola.
Which cake?
You're supposed to bake this weekend.
Oh yes, Andre is supposed to get sugar, guys.
We're out of sugar, but it's negative 40 outside, and I'm thinking hard about it.
Yes, and we need gas for the car, so we gotta go.
No, Tiola can buy the gas tomorrow, but apparently she will not take the journey to buy the gas when she's going to work because I work from home now. So I have to leave to go outside in negative 40 degrees to get my wife gas because she will not do it.
Okay, you're so smart. I'm happy you got that right, because I ain't going.
Keep in mind,
to get gas in the winter -40 is the worst ever. I'm gonna take long.
I do not use the car. I do not drive.
But you need to go get the gas. All right, let me pop down the road then. So Tionia said, Marlon is at. Marlon said he'll be in the kitchen next week. Marlon, I do not know what I'm gonna do in the kitchen next week, but yeah, we'll be in the kitchen next week. I don't know. Kitchen, living room, I don't know.
We can do ribs. Did you do ribs on the last call?
No, I did it and it came out.
Yeah, we can do ribs. That was awesome.
Nice. But I didn't cook it on the live because my kind of nervous. Yes.
Nervous.
I was marinating the meat. So
or we can bring them outside so they can know the weather.
Who will go outside?
Yes,
you will go outside. So Tionia said, hi Tionia. Marlon said, did you try the French toast? All of that whop off. Andre whop off all of the banana bread. Nothing went to waste. Not a drop. Not a drip. And I brought some to work. And I brought some for a friend.
Yeah, it was gone.
That done. It was so good. It was so yummy.
Still banana bread. Gone.
Andre love pastry, Marlon.
Yeah, I'm a pastry guy. As long as I have milk and pastry, I don't need food.
That's my way to his heart. Pastry. So Kane Pacer said heated and hot and hilarious. Leave me alone. It was heated, hot and hilarious. Daniel said don't go outside. Alright, Daniel, since you're gonna tell Andre not to go outside, could you please come here
honestly
and go get me some gas? Because I ain't gonna when I'm getting the gas, I take long to get gas. Some person peep 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 and done. But then yeah, like I don't know. I want Andre to get it.
Danielle,
It's too cold.
I have not gone outside in a while. And now that I have to go today, my goodness.
Neil said don't do it. See people driving outside.
Those are Canadians. I'm not yet on that level.
Anyway.
I
So
said,
Daniel said nope. Daniel said nope. Marlon, Tyson Dan said outside covered with snow right now. It's not. It's light, but
it's
it does
negative.
Like it's minus 40.
Yeah, it's negative 40 right now. It's not. I'm not.
But he's gonna go, guys. Strength of woman. We got that thing.
People, we'll see you guys on the next live. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed to us as yet, please subscribe to our channel. If you have not seen our skiing video, check it out. It was awesome. Tiela did our snail skiing.
Yeah, guys, I swear, in my mind, I thought I was going really fast.
No.
Apparently not.
And if you have not seen the prank I did on Tiela, check that out also. And if you want to, I would like it. Share our videos with your friends. Share it on your page if you can. Get us to 2,000 subscribers. That's our aim for now. And just work with us, right?
Yes.
It's fun. Like we like interacting with you guys. So let's do this.
And thank you so much, guys, for joining us in this live. We appreciate you. And this discussion couldn't have happened if you weren't here. So each and every one of you, I appreciate you. Andre, I appreciate you so much. Both of us, we appreciate you. And we'll see you in the we'll see you next week. Actually, not in the next live. We'll see you next week.
Bedroom drama is the following week, but we'll see you guys next week again.
Yeah, so we do bedroom drama every other week. But I'll come up with something spontaneous next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the kitchen, but guys, that's a suspense. So I'll leave out a preview, or I'll put out a reminder in our community, our YouTube community, so you guys can know when we're gonna go live. Cause I'm not sure about the time.
It's 2. I think it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Let's try to aim for 2 o'clock. Anyways, guys, later. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.
Take care.